we're gathered here on World AIDS Day to let our government know that we're fed up of all the broken promises. It's been 30 years too long. And it's time to end this pandemic. We have a few people here today who have something to say. I'd like to call on a good friend of mine, Jim's sister. Lister, sorry.
That could be a sister to some of you. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
My name is Jim Lister.
My name is Jim Lister.
In 1984,
In 1984,
I lost my first boyfriend to AIDS.
I lost my first boyfriend to AIDS.
He was 22.
He was 22.
I did not think I would live to see 30.
I did not think I would live to see 30.
5 years later, I tested positive.
5 years later, I tested positive.
I didn't think I would live to see 40.
I did not think I would live to see 40.
I had to apply for disability
I had to apply for disability
and used the hospice system to do so.
and use the hospice system to do so.
When I found out that my disability benefits were going to go over 70% for my rent,
When I found out my disability benefits were going to go 70% over my rent,
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it.
So I live on $11 a day.
So I live on $11 a day.
And for someone
And for someone
who is supposed to be taking care of themselves,
who is supposed to be taking care of themselves,
it is too stressful.
it is too stressful
To find money for bath soap,
to find money for bath soap,
to get to a doctor,
to get to a doctor,
pay co-pays
pay co-pays
on doctors,
on doctors,
prescriptions,
prescriptions,
to buy dish soap,
to buy dish soap,
and that's about as far as it goes.
and that's about as far as it goes.
I save up
I save up
for razors.
for razors.
I am personally tired
I am personally tired
of hearing the whining
of hearing the whining
from the government,
from the government
telling me
telling me
there is no money
there's no money
for people living with AIDS
for people living with AIDS
and the 99%.
and 99%.
When all they have to do
When all they have to do
is work in our best interest
is work in our best interest
and stop working in their best interest
and stop working in their best interest
and stop being scared
and stop being scared
of the 1%.
of the 1%.
It's that fear
It's that fear
that got us here.
that got us here.
So I want to personally applaud,
So I want to personally applaud,
tip my hat,
tip my hat,
and I know.
I know.
I can't think of the word. Sorry. Part of the medication.
Medication.
Acknowledge
acknowledge
the work that Occupy Wall Street
the work that Occupy Wall Street
and the family
and the family
has done
has done
to put a face to
to put a face to
injustice
the injustice
and discrimination
and discrimination
of the 99%.
of the 99%.
The solution is there.
The solution is there.
You just have to be brave enough to do it.
We just have to be brave enough to do it.
It's you,
It's you,
it's me,
it's me,
it's us,
it's us,
it's now.
it's now.
Me,
Me,
you.
you.